Okay guys, before we get into this one, I would just like to say thank you to the Aussie Cooker Watcher for sending me this video. If you've got a video you would like me to cover on this channel, then please send it to the address in the video description or on my about page. Right, on to today's video, which comes out of Queensland, Australia. It's a sovereign citizen we've seen before when I covered his traffic stop a few months back at a COVID checkpoint. And he's back once again getting pulled over for driving an unregistered camper van which he lives in and has been unregistered for 800 days at the time of this stop. And he advertises that fact by driving around with a cardboard registration plate. But instead of dealing with this minor issue like a grown man, well, you've all read the title of the video, so let's get into it.
Hey mate, can you stand in the car for us please, sir? Can you jump back in the car for us please, sir?
Why?
So I'm asking you.
What's the emergency?
Mate, jump back in the car for us please, sir, for my safety, because I don't know you.
Your safety? You're the one with the gun. I'm just driving around there. What's up?
Mate, I'm Senior Constable Aegis, Gold Coast Rapid Patrol Group.
Okay.
Mate, the reason why I
What's your
filled
name,
Senior Constable Aegis, the Gold Coast Rapid Patrol Group.
Aegis?
Yes. Now, do you have a driver's license here, please, sir?
Why?
You've been driving a vehicle and you've been pulled over for a license check.
Why? Well, what do you actually want? What's the emergency? You just put on your alarms and you've pulled me over.
Yeah.
Like, what do you actually need?
Because I am doing a license check.
You can't just pull someone over for
Yes,
a
you can.
license check.
Yes, you can. And I'm going to conduct a roadside drug test as well.
No.
Yes, I am.
Where's your proof for that? Where's your jurisdiction for that?
Transport Operations and Road Use Management Act.
I don't know who you are. You sure you
I've told you.
I don't know you from a bar of soap. You've just pulled me over. You're armed to the teeth. You're making threats and intimidations. You've got no grounds. You've got no just cause.
Actually, I do.
Where's
Transport
your just
Operations
cause?
Road Use Management Act.
Yeah,
So
okay,
if you do not provide me with your details, you can get arrested and charged for failing to provide details as required.
That would make you a criminal.
No.
Because you would be breaking natural law. You'd be creating a victim.
I won't get a
You'd be
van
committing a
I
crime.
think
Yeah, we'll get a van.
For a what?
They keep the wash house, mate.
Why?
You're not providing your details.
Yep, so
You've got no just grounds.
if you fail to provide your details as required, you're committing an offence which you may be arrested and charged. Do you understand that?
No, definitely not.
Well, that's what will be happening.
Okay, alright, I'm happy to comply as long as you can provide me evidence.
Mate, you've got 2 seconds before I'm going to call a van and you're going to get arrested.
Provide me evidence that you have jurisdiction
Okay, no,
over
love
me.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you're just a criminal then. You're a troublemaker. You've come over here initiating trouble, violating my peace with no just grounds.
No.
No just cause.
So we see we got
Like, what do you-
cardboard plates
what
on
do you-
the vehicle,
So,
for starters,
I'm displaying the identification number.
which is unregistered by over 800 days.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. No, it's not.
How do you know it's unregistered?
Because we saw it earlier.
So, what's that mean?
We saw
Is
the
it in
plates
your
earlier.
system? Is it in your system?
Yes, it is.
Well, then you go. It's registered.
No, it's not.
Then, okay, what would you call
Mate,
it?
I'm not
if it
arguing
wasn't
with
in
you.
your system?
If you don't comply, you will get arrested and you'll be charged. Do you understand?
Well, what do you want to do alternatively?
Dude, it's not rocket science. You either hand over your licence or you go to jail for obstruction.
Mate, I want you to provide me with a driver's licence. And
Why?
the reason for you...
But then what are you going to do?
Mate, whatever we have to do from there.
Purpose? Why do you want my details?
What
What do you want
power to require?
Yep.
Who does that lawful power apply to?
People driving motor vehicles on roads.
That's what I said. As long as you provide me evidence.
And I did. I told you Transport Operations Road Use
I
Management
can't
Act.
see
Those powers and
that. You're the one
responsibilities,
making the claim. You have to provide the evidence for that. You have to back it up.
Yep. Yep.
No, sorry, that's not how that works at all. It doesn't fall on the police to provide you with the law in writing at all. If you want to drive your van on a public road, then it's your responsibility to educate yourself on the relevant driving laws within your region or country. But you've obviously been going to the wrong place to do that.
Yep.
If we can't get a van, you'll get in the back of that car.
You are the one making the claim. You have authority.
But I'm going to give you one more chance. Provide me your driver's licence, and otherwise you will be arrested and charged for failing to provide your details.
Okay.
I require your full and correct name and address. If you do not give me those details and fail to give me the details,
That's my
you'll be.
advice.
And what is your full and correct name
I'll say it's James. Well, you know it's James, but
and what is your full and correct name?
what I go by. It's James. So hold on. What's your agenda?
Okay, mate, you're under arrest for failing to provide details. So, you're under arrest.
Dude, hey,
Turn around, you're under arrest.
No, hey, you're being
Mate.
violent against me. Hey, I'm just standing here. Hey, back off, man. What the fuck's your problem? What's your problem? I'm not shooting you.
attacking him.
Get your arms behind your back.
Hey!
Get your arms behind your
I'm
back.
just fucking asshole. You're the one attacking me. Hey! You're the one attacking me. Oh, fuck. Alright, don't choke me. Let go. Okay.
Behind your back.
Choking me.
Get your arms behind your back. Arms behind your back.
Okay. Don't breathe too much.
Don't you dare bite me.
No, I'm not going to bite you. I just need to breathe. Okay.
I just took a punch to the side of the head. What was
No,
that?
you didn't. I didn't punch you. Hey! Oh, can someone film this, please?
We are.
That.
That show is hilarious though.
I don't trust you. Hey, you guys over there, can you film this, please? You saw that?
Yeah, you
They
tried to
attacked
run.
me, yeah? They attacked me. Oh, that's not.
And he ran.
No, I didn't. If
You
I ran,
did.
you wouldn't have caught me.
I grabbed you by the leg, mate.
If I was running, you wouldn't have caught me. So I want to leave my van there. Yeah, okay. Dude, you're a heavy guy, Aegis. What's that? Look, what up? No. Yeah, alright, dude, you don't need to be on my back. I'm just gonna sit up.
Nah,
You got handcuffs on me.
doesn't matter, mate. We will sit you up.
I'm not too tight.
Yeah, copy that. Can you ask one of them to give us a call?
Dude, you're being super violent. I wasn't being violent at all against you. Just didn't want you putting fucking metal around my wrists. Yeah, exactly. Violent arrest. I'm gonna have to be taken.
Stop moving around.
Court. Dude, you got your knee on the back.
Can you confirm what call this is for us?
Hey guys.
Ah, Adrian, jump off my back.
Yes, 712.
Stop moving around.
Hey!
Just back away, mate. Back away.
Can you film
Yeah,
this,
just back there
please,
with us, please, sir.
Yeah, I know, you motherfuckers. You just jumped on me and attacked me. And now he's got his. Look, he's a 120 kilo guy.
Okay, copy that.
I'm gonna take you guys
No
to
way,
court. I'm gonna have to.
Well, that's good. That
Way in over your head.
I know we do the body worn footage. Well, when you become a police
I'm
officer,
gonna need
we
witnesses,
deal with what we have to
please.
deal with.
Hang around, please. I'm gonna need as many witnesses as possible.
So the body-worn camera footage is pretty damning in my opinion. I've slowed the footage down here so you can see him physically resisting arrest, so much so that they all eventually end up on the ground because he refuses to go in handcuffs. Witnesses will only get you so far in a case like this, I guess, because the footage is just so strong.
Stop moving around, mate. That is why we're not sitting you up.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, just wake up, mate. Get off me. I'm
Mate,
just
stop
sitting
moving
up.
around.
Hey!
You stop moving around so I can
I'm
sit you up.
sitting up. I'm just going to yell
No.
at you. I'm not going to attack you.
Mate, we'll sit
You
you
deserve
up
to
once you
yell.
stop moving around.
Once I stop moving around,
You stop moving around.
you choked
Stop
me
obstructing.
almost to the point of fucking killing me.
Mate,
You
don't-
psycho asshole.
mate, let go of my hand. We're going to spin you around. We're going to sit you on, okay?
Yeah, I can sit up, man. I can
Mate,
do it
I'm gonna
without
help you.
attacking
Hey,
you,
Rob.
not you.
We're going to sit him up.
Yes, sit me up.
Sit up.
Yep. Come around this way, mate.
We'll need as many witnesses as possible, please. I'm taking these two scumbags to court.
That's fine,
I'm gonna
mate.
get justice you deserve. No just grounds, no warrant for what you just did. Totally in over your head. Just attack me in the street. Troublemakers, criminals, man. Absolutely despicable. Egotistical nonsense and megalomania.
Says the egotistical megalomaniac who turned a routine traffic stop into whatever this has now become, because he somehow thinks that he's above the law.
Hey, hey! Sorry if that hurt a little bit too much. Doesn't mean you need to push on the handcuffs and break the wrists.
Mate, I'm just holding the
Give
handcuffs,
it out,
mate.
you got to be able to take it too. I'm only using words. Yeah. Attack for nothing. Yeah. After this is all done, I'm going to come back to this spot, and if I can get as many witnesses as possible, please. Yeah. I need witnesses to testify.
Yeah, that's fine, that's no
I'm
problems.
going to take you right to the top.
Yeah, mate.
I don't care if I've got to go to the High Court. Whatever. You can't do this. You can't do this and get away with it and think you're doing the right thing. That's actual madness. Madness. No. Yeah.
No, only if you object.
No proof, no evidence. All I did was ask for evidence of jurisdiction over me. Didn't want to supply it. Start saying I'm the one who's been a smart ass and has thrown me on the ground and choked me half to death. Shocking.
Mate, I don't care for your opinion, okay? Yeah, I'm sure you don't care. I don't care about your opinion.
You don't care about anyone, do you?
In very difficult circumstances. I don't need someone like you who knows nothing
Yes,
about
you
what we
do. You need other people to tell you what the hell's going on. You've got no idea. You've got no idea.
When you become a police officer, mate, you've got some experience what we do.
We've got dignity.
I'm sure you do. Not some left-wing tree huggers that tell us what we should do.
Oh, shut up, you fool.
Okay, well, I don't need your opinion. You've never done this job. You don't know what this job is like. No. So keep your opinions to yourself.
You've made an error and you should just patch the error up.
What error
What error did we make?
Mate,
What error didn't you make?
anything wrong.
He
did.
He resisted arrest.
So that right there tells you the credibility of this possible witness, where he says this guy didn't do anything wrong. So he obviously didn't see the part where he resisted arrest. So again, this is why body-worn camera footage is just so important. It's the best witness you can have in cases such as this.
Prior to that,
For what?
mate, I don't have to tell you what he has done.
Yes, you do. You're a public servant.
I told you, you're under arrest for obstructing to begin with.
Obstructing what? Your bloody violent
And
tendencies.
for failing to provide your details as
Violent
required.
tendencies. That's the only thing I didn't agree with.
That's the action you got.
No.
He failed to give his details. You still won't.
Oh, sure.
I don't even know what his name is now.
In what jurisdiction do you have to get someone's details without just cause?
You want to tell him?
Yeah, you got to have
There
just
you go.
cause. You can't just go get anyone's details.
Thank you very much.
Cops are here.
There you go. So now you're
So that's warranted.
It's not whether it's warranted or not.
No.
It's law.
Exactly.
Why you have to give your details if there's no just cause?
See, so there's no point arguing with him because this is what we were dealing with to begin with.
You've got to have
If
just
you want to
cause.
do that, then you're
So-
doing your job, do you? No, you don't.
You've got to have just
No, he
cause.
tried-
You can't just
got
go up
arrested
to
if he
any
tried to struggle.
random person and
Now you
interfere
need
with
to know
their
the full
peace.
story. Now your version has changed and your opinion
It doesn't
has
matter. It
changed.
still doesn't change anything.
No, that's okay.
Even if I was
Let him
swearing
come
off-
to
Anyway,
the
sir,
and let's see how you go.
sir, we're not going to argue. We're not arguing with you, okay?
Now, he caught me.
Yeah.
Mate, we're not arguing with you. It's all on the camera anyway. So if you so want to, when he goes to court, you can go and watch.
What's your name, sir?
Hey,
Andrew.
you know nothing. People come here trying to
I
tell us
want to
how
be
to
able
do
to
our
get some
job.
witnesses.
Yeah, I can tell you what I saw. I believe it's excessive force. I understand your point. We're not in
Go away then.
No, no. Yeah.
So do we have an ETA on that crew? Right. Mate, what I'm going to do, we're going to jump here, we're going to go sit in the shade a bit, okay?
Yeah.
Rob, we're just going to move over to the shade over here, man. No, go over this one over here. So, just take a sit here for us, please, mate.
Can we grab some water?
Mate, we've got no spare water, dude.
I've got water in the van.
I feel whereabouts is it?
Well, better come with you. Oh, we'll just put it out of the car.
Put it in the car? So whereabouts in the
Chuck
car?
them on the seat. Chuck them on the seat, that'll be right. Oh, the water.
Is that your bottle there?
Yeah. And go to the
Mate,
other
you want to grab the water bottle there for us, please, Rob?
side. You go to the other side.
A few moments later.
Mate, well, it'll be moved somewhere else.
But where's
Wait
it
for
going to be
another
moved? Because I live in there. Well, I don't want you saying you're going to move it and then you lock it up somewhere.
Yeah, copy that.
Like, that's not fair. That's my home, man.
No, Sam, man, we're not going to lock up and leave it on the side of the road when you're not here, mate. We're going to,
Where you
once the
gonna
other van gets here, we'll find somewhere where it can be moved to. But you can't
Where
get
you
anyone
gonna
else to
move
move it to.
But so who's going to move it then if no one can move
One
it?
of those spaces over by the beach there.
Well, car park just over
One over there, yeah.
Go over there somewhere. And then it's gone up in front.
Okay. But who's going to move it if you're
Me,
saying no
I'll
one
probably
can?
move it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's if you wanted to. If you don't want him to move it, we'll have to get it towed at your expense.
I don't want time.
Okay. So Rob can move the vehicle over to a car park space.
Do you want to do that now while we're waiting?
No, we'll do it while the other van gets here.
Wait, so the van's coming to do what?
The other crew in the van are coming here to transport you to the watch house.
So what for?
I've told you, man.
No, but what are we going to do at the watch house?
Mate, that's where you'll be processed, and we'll deal from there.
Okay. What do you mean by processed?
Like, where they decided to get bailed, the warrant, the warrant and the matters from arising from today.
Right. So, can I take my phone with me?
Mate, we'll take it with you, man. There's no problems at all. You won't be able to
give it to me when I leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Let's grab some more water, please.
Yeah, man. Hey, guys. Mate, you're going to do a little pat down search of yourself first?
Can we take that as well?
Mate, I'm going to do a little pat down search.
Water bottle?
Will you do a little pat down search of yourself first? Mate, do you have anything in your pockets or anything like that at all?
I've got nothing.
Nothing? Sweet. Watch him for a little bit for us, man. Yeah, it's easy.
Can we take that water bottle?
No, there's water at the watch house, mate. Yeah, come over this way.
So you grabbing my phone, or?
Mate, we're going to grab it for you. I'm going to put you in there. You'll be able to have possession of it at the time. We'll put it in a bag, take it to the watch house for you.
Give it to me afterwards.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Call someone or...
Yeah, man. You'll be able to get that afterwards. No problems at all.
And then organising to get the van afterwards.
Yeah. Mate, I'll get you to jump in for us, man. Yep. Put your head there.
Are you coming, or what are you doing?
Mate, we'll be meeting you at the watch house.
I'm going to sit just there.
Yeah, watch your legs there. Put your other leg in.
Can you handcuff these to the front?
No.
You can't do it to the front?
No.
Yeah. Ages.
Mate, I'll get there as quick as I can.
Don't speed.
Hey? Don't speed. Still got this one.
Now, you're going to hold this for a second. The other side. Put the seatbelt on him.
They were saying because I've got the cardboard plate. It's like, well, I'm still displaying the identification number of the car.
Mate, don't even engage.
Alright, mate. All good. I'll see you in a second.
Okay, I'm going to pause recording.
Okay, so he racked up 6 different charges from this one traffic stop alone, and his case is still ongoing in court, and lucky for us, he recorded the first 2 court hearings, where he tried to countercharge the police who arrested him with armed assault, attempted murder and armed kidnap, which doesn't work out well for him for obvious reasons. Anyway, I'm working on that video at the moment. Right, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed my work, and if you would like to support the channel and get early access to content like this, then please consider supporting me over on Patreon, or you can now leave me a super thanks. Thanks for watching, take care, and I will catch you in the next video.